Hello, viewers. Welcome to Corner Chat with Babalogy. Another interesting session we are about to have this very afternoon. This is an interview based program where we discuss with industry experts on varying issues ranging from business to career and to relationship. Basically, a time where we get to learn from their life experiences and how they've been able to manage themselves to the level they are today. It has always been an inspiring time, an educating time, and a motivating time on this very show. If you're new to the channel, kindly click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you can be easily notified of every of our videos whenever we upload them. With me today on the show, without me talking too much, is an amazing personality. If you can see me now, I am smiling because I'm excited. I am happy he's here with us this very afternoon. I have no doubt in my mind you won't be disappointed with the show this very afternoon. Without further ado, let me introduce to you my guests on the show today. It's no other person, but one that has transitioned from one industry to another industry, and he's doing practicably well and amazing for himself. Join me today on entrepreneurship journey on Corner Chat with Babalogy as I invite Mr. Femi. Mr. Femi,
Yeah, it's
thank
nice.
thank you for coming on the show this very afternoon.
Thank you very much.
I am so happy to see you. I'm so
Thanks.
happy to see you. And I must confess, you're looking very good.
Oh,
You're looking very good. I don't know who the
I'm
sister is.
flattered
I don't know who
actually.
your wife is, but I know she's doing very well.
Oh wow. It's the grace of God actually.
Oh, that's what they tell us, the grace of God. Oh, that's amazing.
Nah, thank you very
Thank you
much.
for coming on the show.
Yeah,
I've told them, I have Mr. Femi on the show, but I want you to help us tell the audience watching us right now who you are and basically what you do.
okay. Um, Hi everyone at home. My name, as you said, is Femi. That is my first name, and I'm allowed to say
Go
my surname.
ahead.
Okay, so my
Sure.
surname is Olukayode. So most of my friends call me Femi.
And
Some
that's
will
what I
say
just called you,
FM.
Femi.
Some will say FM. So
Okay.
well, I'm a graduate.
Sure.
Yeah, I did my ND at the Federal University of Ability,
Okay.
and I also did my
The,
degree.
if you guys watching now, be very, very excited.
That's cool. That's cool. And I did my degree at entire Sholari University of Education. So, and I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm the CEO of my own.
Sure.
Well, that is all for now.
Okay.
Actually.
Mr. Femi, I'm really excited. I'm very happy. I'm very happy you decided to come on the show. It's humbling to me. Thank you so much for coming around. And you know one amazing thing is this. You were a banker.
That's true.
You were a banker,
Yeah.
and you left the banking industry to footwear manufacturing. I want to know what is in between that transition process. Why did you leave banking and decided to go into footwear manufacturing production? Why?
Well, the story of the journey is not actually a short story,
Oh,
but I will
really?
try to summarize it.
Okay.
So, I didn't banking. I didn't leave banking willingly. Actually, let me
Oh,
put it that way.
okay.
Though, but there are some times in life that uh, you might be doing a thing and you won't have fulfillment in doing that thing.
Yes.
And people will see it like, you are living a good life. You are working in a bank. You are a banker. Even
Mm.
the respect the people give to
Yeah,
bankers, they'll be
outside.
like, banker is working in a bank.
So much
So, but
money.
they won't know that indirectly the person might be suffering inside.
Wow.
Might be suffering. Like, okay, you are not really satisfied.
Mm.
So fine. I was a banker. I was at the top of my job.
Wow.
Because I actually know what I'm doing.
Definitely.
And there are a lot of time. Most of the things we do there, I spearheaded them myself.
Mm.
So, but it came to a time that I just felt this is not for me. So I did accounting. I was for my ND before I went to the banking industry. And what I expected was okay, I should be in an accounting department, maybe the finance or so. But when I entered as a customer service.
Okay.
So fine. And customer service is a different thing. It's not calculation. Calculation, you face your book,
Yes, and you
calculate.
do your
But now you have to
calculation
interface with people, try to solve people's
problem.
problem. You have to, if someone is, you have to deal with emotions actually. So if this person is sad, you have to be sad with the person,
Mm.
just to empathize,
Yes.
just to show that you are concerned about the person's issue. And if it's the other way around, if the person is happy, you have to be happy too.
Yes.
So fine, I played along fine because that even apart from the job, you meet people every day and you have to interact with people. But I was not really finding joy in that. I like even from my school days, I like impacting people with knowledge.
Mm.
Like okay, I just like love it. Even then, I organize tutorials. I do free things like okay, free tutorials.
Mm.
If you need me to put you through anything, so I know that okay, my calling, my the purpose why I'm created was to okay, let me impact people. Those
Mm.
little thing I can do, let me just try. Or when I was in the bank, I was unable to like focus on my own purpose.
Mm.
I was actually working for a person and I was working for someone's dream, aspiration. So later I had to well I have that pressure that I want to live, but to God well let me say fortunately or
Yes.
unfortunately, God made them to just say, okay, they leave me of my job.
Okay.
Like okay, yeah, because of that. That was during COVID. They are
Okay.
saying
The
they want to
COVID
downsize
time.
and so they have to say okay, some of us we should just leave. Even my zona heads were surprised at FM because it was just like me a mistake. They were feeling that FM, no, we have to work this thing out. But I just felt, don't worry, let me just forward that, let me move forward, let me think and see what God wants from me. And I know I have some things, some potentials inside me
Inside.
that need to be showcased to the world.
Mm.
Let them just leave me. And after a month,
Yeah.
I still got another job.
Wow. Okay.
And the funniest part, the way they would do does this thing, I won't say it's God. Because that job was a mouth washing job, a watching job. Because even within a month, I was able to climb to the ladder of being a regional manager. And it's an IT company.
Mm.
So a fintech, they are into this POS and giving out loans and the likes. So I was able to climb the ladder of the regional manager, but still, I was still not fulfilled.
Wow.
I worked with them for like a year plus, and people were like, "Ah, FM, blah blah." Funniest part, and thank God, during that process, that was when I went to learn this. I know we are still going to get to that.
Definitely.
But let me just
I'm definitely coming
so
there.
and but thank God now I don't work under anybody. I work I'm the CEO of myself.
Femi works for Femi now.
Femi now. So and the name is Food Glamour. The name of my company.
Foot Glamour.
Is Food Glamour. Wow. So I think that should be
Ladies and gentlemen, you just peel the cat out of the bag. So you know now, I didn't tell you that we are speaking with the CEO of
Food Glamour.
Food Glamour, Mr. Femi. Mr. Femi, that's quite an interesting story. But I want to ask, going into footwear production, was it that you had the flair for it before, or you were interested in it before, or you had it in mind even while you were doing your banking job? How did the thought come about and you just decided you're going for footwear production? How did it just come into play?
Well, the funniest part is when I was in the banking sector, I've never thought of going to footwear. That is just the reality. I
Okay,
didn't.
it's
If
getting
even
interesting, guys.
if someone tells me that okay, FMO in the next 2 years you will going to start doing footwear, I feel like the person is causing or yeah, because of the way of the
Yes,
environment we
like
are, you be like this person I rebuke you. That's the next thing. But but God just have the way of working this stuff.
mm,
And I actually have the mentor
okay.
in this. He's one of my pastors. He is Pastor Tayo Tomorrow. So then when I was in the bank, I envy him a lot because he was formerly a big person at Lafarge. He's
Mm,
a marketer there, and he's the person that I look. This person that controls this amount of money. Sometimes you just said, okay, just felt like okay, he can't go through that stress again. He wants to be a boss of his own.
mm.
And the next thing I just say, Pastor became started doing this footwear also. I was like, Pastor, how did you come about it? He said, in as much as I'm finding, I have fulfillment in this job, I have pleasure in this job. So, and I'm making my cash.
Mhm.
So, what am I looking for again? So then well, we do talk once in a while. We talk. So, just to summarize, he was the one that actually gave me the ginger, if I'm
Mm,
to use that word, to
yes.
let me just go into this footwear business because um, to be candid, I didn't plan on going to footwear.
Mm.
I didn't plan on going to footwear. So, but I thank God everything is going on well, and we are fine. We are good.
There was something you said,
Okay.
like finding fulfillment in what you do, and I think that is very, very vital in anything someone is doing. Are you fulfilled doing that thing you do, or you just going because you needed to go in, or because there's a need that you need to meet, and because of that you go into that particular thing? Are you happy with that very thing you are doing? It's a very pertinent question to know or to answer if you are going to be fulfilled in that very thing you are doing. Are you finding fulfillment? Mr. Femi just told us how he got into the shoe manufacturing business, footwear glamour, right?
Foot glamour.
Foot glamour.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Also, just briefly tell us how did it come about?
Well, yeah, there's nothing hidden under the sun, and most of the inspiration we got is from the Lord.
Yes.
Well, because I'm a bona fide Christian, I'm a child of God, and
Mm,
anything I do, firstly I inquire from the Lord. Okay, fine. There are a lot of names. I have Femi Gold,
mm,
I have Femi Enterprise, I have Femi Footies, I have a lot of names dropping out and dropping in my mind. But I was like, okay, God, just please a name that will be well known,
mm,
that will push out my brand.
mm,
That is what I need. So I don't just need any name. And purpose and interwoven. If you really want to achieve your purpose and dreams in life,
mm,
there are some things you choose that you don't you must not make a mistake.
mhm.
You have to really, really inquire from God that, okay, this thing is it the right thing? And thank God, as I prayed, and God just made it, put it in my mind. Okay, FM, well,
Yes.
that food glamour is the name. Food glamour, food glamour. And since when I've been using that name, God has been in control.
I want to
God has
ask.
been in control.
Yeah, I want to ask. um, Once a banker,
Yeah.
now a shoe manufacturer, how did you feel going from there, so to say, to come humbly to learn a shoe manufacturing process? What did family and friends say? I don't, I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand.
Can you tell us? Tell us. I know, but the viewers want to, because there's this phobia. If I leave my job, where am I going to start from? Who is going to, if they are my, who is going to feed my family? Who is going to pay the kids' school fees? Who will take care of the house? Or you didn't look at any of that. Even of course, fending for yourself, you left that, go and start to learn the process before you became a boss of your own. I don't know. Can you tell us?
Well, actually, it hasn't been easy, and
Okay.
it was not an easy decision,
Mm.
so to say. Because fine, I was saying, okay, someone inspired me, and
Yes.
there are, there are some what's it called? How will I put it? Factors to be considered actually. The environment, how to meet the ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so firstly, my parents, they were like, when I told them that okay, I needed to go into shoemaking,
Okay.
they were like, FM, do you know? You actually know what you are doing?
Exactly. That's what I'm
Do
saying.
you actually? Because what they felt was that okay, fine, this guy. Because in my school days, I've never found come out with a low grade.
Mm.
So they know the kind of person, and I usually love at least anywhere I am. Let me just be at the top. Let me
Yes.
be
Be at your
so at my
best.
best. So they were like, you leaving all those ones and want to go to like because they believe you having shoemaking is just for people that are not too
That
well
is a
to do.
popular. Yes, popular
Maybe
notion.
like these ruffians or so.
Yes.
I was like, fine, I know the way things are,
Yeah.
but one thing I've been saying talking about purpose.
Mm.
You going into this, I have my reasons and I have my own personal conviction. Maybe while we are talking, we might
Get,
still
yes,
dive
get
into
to
that.
that.
So I just have to explain to them that this thing is something I want to do. I am contented with whatever repercussion, whatever thing is coming up from me. Because I know the Lord is backing me.
Mm.
I have the backing of the Holy Spirit, so just I will be fine. And it's okay, no problem. So they had to okay support me at least morally,
Yes.
okay, and they prayed for me. So from there, banking. Then apart from the family,
Mhm.
my friends and people I've known in the bank, they will be like, FM, let's at least let me get a job. But it's even easier said than done.
Yeah,
Majority they say they want to
basically.
help you.
Yes.
Let me help you get the job at. I'm honest. I say fine. It's not that I don't have a job because I told you that I work. And
Yes.
thank God, God bless me with that job because it was an online job. I don't really need to. Only at least it's once in a while I go to office.
Mm.
So most of the time we do meetings online. I talk to my clients too online. So it give me ample time to work on my own business. So they were like, FM, are you sure this thing will work? Are you sure this thing will work? I said, I believe it's going to work. Let me try. And anything that comes out from it, I will bear the repercussion. And thank God for my mentor, the pastor, that it
Yes.
was the I didn't learn I didn't learn from someone that maybe someone that has a shop, a big place. This man taught me his room, and I was the only student he has. The
In
way
his room.
in his room, in his apartment. I was the only student out because where he was staying with his family, and he usually does his work at home.
He does his work at home.
At home, he said there's none of his nature because him the way he built his brand, and he was one of that's why I say he's my mentor. The way he
Mm.
built his brand, there's no how you will know that he makes his things at home.
Wow.
And the people he services, they are people of high caliber, timber and caliber.
Mm.
So I had to say, okay, and then it was like, okay, Femi, I know that this thing, because I know where you're coming from, I know it might not be easy. I
Mm.
wouldn't want to push you out. Just
Mm.
go and meet this people and they just make things difficult for you. I will tutor you.
Wow.
And it started like play like play. We were able to, I was able to learn. It's now outside the country now. It's not even in Nigeria anymore.
Ooh. If it takes that craft outside, my God.
So we will talk. Don't worry.
This is interesting.
Ah,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is still Corner Chat with Babalogy, and it's been an interesting time with Mr. Femi on the show today. He's been able to tell us how he went from being a banker to being a successful footwear manufacturer, CEO, Foot Glamour. I got that. CEO, Foot Glamour. Mr. Femi, I want to, before we go on a short break, how has the journey been for Foot Glamour? How has the journey been?
Well,
Okay, how old is Foot Glamour? And how has the journey been?
well, Food Glamour is just clocking 2 years. We
Two
just
years
clocked
now.
2 years this month.
Woo!
This
Oh,
month. That is the first day this month. First of all.
wow, wow.
So
So it's a happy birthday to in areas
I
to
do
Foot
to Food
Glamour.
Glamour. That's true.
Okay.
Well, the journey. That's not been easy.
Of course, of course.
That's not been easy.
Starting up is not always easy.
It's not.
Mhm.
It's not. It's not even a chance.
I can understand that.
I could remember when I wanted to start then. Okay, thank God during when I was doing my training, I was able to get some equipment,
Okay.
and then after the training too, I was able to get the rest of it. And I thank God there are some persons that who actually supported me
Okay.
in doing this. So, but the challenges, let me put it that way,
Yes.
that I actually had while building for Glamour was firstly the way people look at our production, the way people look at our production. Okay, sorry. Okay, so the way people look at it, they feel like okay, an handmade product
Yeah.
is they'll say is what's the English? Is they classify as fake or less quality
Oh, oh.
to the brands
Uh-huh.
that they know, maybe Gucci or
Yeah, Gabbana. And you know this Puma. This. Oh, maybe because they are not in our country.
yes,
Because they are coming from
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 outside
another
the
country, they
country,
think
so
it's
they
superior.
believe it's superior, and the materials they are using are of high quality. So the way they will price and value the product coming from outside is actually totally different from the way the price are this one here. You see, and one thing I used in building my brand is I don't use fake
Inferior product,
material.
material.
I have a lot of persons that they do because of the price okay, I have a slide now that I'm doing, and you tell me that slide with the material, if I'm to use an original material, the slide should cost like 10,000, and you are pricing it for 3,000.
Mm.
So someone that is, maybe let me use that word, maybe frustrated or something, might just to meet your desire, you
Yes.
want to just, let me just use the material because at least
Inferior
I can
material.
get a less quality material and do it for you that at that price,
Yes.
and you feel okay, at least that's what to do.
Mm.
So now that has been a challenge on its own because a lot of person they feel like I can't buy this in 10,000. Let me pay 4,000. Let me pay 5,000. So we'll continue from there.
Okay. I can basically understand. But if only we can understand the importance of patronizing our own product. Please, if you're listening to me right now, try patronize our own. My footwear, especially my slippers, my palm slippers, I could call it here. I don't buy. I make, and I wear for. Let me not tell you. Don't worry, so that you not come and look. And I wear I make my slipper. I don't even the one I'm putting on right now. I make it. I don't buy. I make, and you use it for a very long time.
Yeah.
Very long time.
Yes.
You don't go
Because
back. That's how these locally made products are very interesting. Mr. Femi, I want to ask. So far, so good. What has been the challenges so far of Foot Glamour? Had there been a time you felt like I want to quit? Had there been a time you felt like I don't think I can go ahead with this journey? Had there been times like that? What are some of the challenges you faced so far? So good.
the first challenge I was actually talking about it
Yes.
because it can be frustrating at times
Mm.
when you are seeing people fine, they'll come to you, they'll say, okay, I need this product, and you guys have bargained,
Mm.
you guys have talked, and but while talking, the person is giving you a price that is not even reasonable.
Mm.
And one thing about we Nigerians are like, okay, if I'm patronizing you, I'm doing you a favor.
Mm.
And fine, you might be doing me a favor, but I'm rendering a service to
Sure.
you. So I'm actually earning or giving you a service that you are paying for.
Mhm.
So if you don't need something, you won't come to me.
Sure.
So you are not actually doing me a favor. We are both doing ourselves a favor.
Definitely.
So the way we say, okay, if I don't, if you can't do it, I will look for another person to do it. Fine, and things like that. For me, I can't lower my standards because
Because
I want to satisfy you.
yes,
No,
that's the
because if
best.
I lower
Don't.
my standards, I give you a product, and within 6 months or 7 months, the product is no more. I like it's
Yes.
spoiled.
Mm.
You'll be like, I got it from this guy. I got it from this guy. And bad news easily spreads. They
It
will be
goes
like,
faster.
they will be like, this is the
Twitter,
product
Twitter,
this guy did
Twitter,
for me.
Magoni.
Got this boy for me. It's not
Mm.
even of high quality. And the
Mm.
money you paid doesn't worth a good of high quality. So there are sometimes like that thing saddens one's heart, and it discourage a lot. It discourage. So well, then that has really slowed down. There was a time that it slowed down my purchase,
Mm.
like people patronizing me.
Mm.
So I felt, actually, this is my standard. Is it worth it?
Mm.
Should I at least
Lower it.
compromise? Should I compromise? But God just, I don't know, God just have his way actually.
Mm.
And it was within a month. I felt like even just quitting, I would feel like, well, there's no need that in as well I can't do my standard. Let me
Mm.
just look for another thing to do now that I know I will do of high quality and
Mm.
people will embrace and pay the normal amount they ought to
Mm.
pay for. So then, but thank God I was able to overcome that, and I have some key patronizers, key customers that
Sure.
come rain, come shine,
They
come
know they
shine.
know the value of what you're
They
giving
know,
them.
and they patronize in like a lot of quantities.
Mm.
So at least, so that really brought me back. And
Mm.
so then initially too, there was a challenge of having an apprentice.
Okay.
So you doing a lot of work
Mm. I was going to go there.
yourself.
Mm.
It was not really easy. There was sometimes I had to close 10, 11 at
PM.
night
Mm.
just to meet up with the
Demands.
demands. So I was like, FM, ṣé kìí ṣe pé ó fẹ́ para ẹ̀ báyìí? Like, no, now fine. Yeah, I'm driving joy in doing this thing. I have
Mm.
joy.
Mm.
At least I can go without eating and
Just be
just to
making.
make things, just to
Mm.
make this thing, because I drive joy in doing
Mm.
it. But boy, FM, you can't kill yourself now. That's what then I usually say.
Mm.
I have to pray, oh God, just at least one, even one, what's it called, apprentice or two. God, just please send to me. And if God, when God will have His way, what He did was He had to send two persons to me. Even then, when He sent them to me, I was like, God, is this the kind of people you want to send? They are female. They were females. Oh. One of them was a daughter to a VC to a very, very well known government university
Yeah.
in this state.
Mm.
And I was like, see how will they be able to cope?
Mm.
And those guys, they wowed my imagination.
Wow.
They wowed my, because the way they were, their art,
Mm.
the way
They
they were
grab.
able to. There are some of my slides that I do wear till date that
Mm.
they were the one that do it, and they did it within a month of their training.
Wow.
Within, it was even after 2 weeks.
Mm.
First week, second week, you should be able to make a slide.
Mm.
You have to make a slide.
Mm.
So, and that is how I've been training most of them. So, for
Mm.
second week, you will have started doing something. So, at least a month or two, you should be
Be
able.
able to.
So, at least that was
Wow.
the way we were able
So
to
that's really amazing. So that we can cut short time.
Okay.
I want to ask this very question. How long? How long you have apprentices?
Yeah.
I don't want to ask you if one wants to be an apprentice under you, but how long does it take for one to be a professional footwear manufacturer?
Well, it doesn't. I won't say there's a time limit. I can tell you is 6 months,
Okay.
and within 2 months, you can get it. It depends on your own mindset, the mindset of the person trying to learn. Let me shock you. My apprenticeship under my boss It was not up to 4 months. And within that 4 months, the first 2 months, I already started doing slides and sandals for customers, for people that because I left the banking, so banking sector. I have high profile customers,
You know what they
so
need.
and I know what they need. So for me to be doing a job for someone at my just 2 months of experience, at least that I was able to catch up fast.
Yes.
So it depends on the way the person can catch up fast and assimilate your creativity, the way you can create something. Even if I can only give you some knowledge of what the basic knowledge of this shoemaking, but you are the one to amplify
So
it.
yes, to
You have
go
to
further
amplify
into it.
ahead.
To
So it doesn't have a time limit. It depends on your mindset. If you want to achieve within a month, it depends.
okay, there are people out there that may be listening to us now. They want to learn footwear manufacturing. What do they need?
Well, if you are to come to me, for me, I don't find apart from okay, um, just the training fee. I don't do forms but at least you get your tools, your working tools, and the training fee. And it's just one thing is you have to work on your mindset. You have to know that okay, this thing I'm coming to do, I am coming to this thing for a purpose, and I have to for a purpose or goal. I have to achieve this goal before leaving. So just come with a mindset of I want to come and achieve an aim or a goal in this place I'm coming to learn. Regardless of the amount I'm spending, regardless of the time I'm spending there, let me achieve something. So
Ladies and gentlemen, the still corner chat with Babalogy, and we still have Mr. Femi on the show. Mr. Femi, before we let you go,
okay.
there are so many questions on my bubbling on my in my head right now, but the want of time, we will not be able to ask all the questions. But I hope you'll be willing to come around next time if we invite you.
Sure, sure.
I hope. Now you're speaking to our online audience. I hope you're willing to come around.
I will.
No problem. Thank you.
I
Thank you
will.
very much for coming
And
around.
okay, I don't know if the time can still permit me.
Okay.
There are some things because fine. I told you I was talking about purpose. I was talking
Yes.
about
Yes.
fulfillment.
Yeah.
There are some things that I'm actually working on because it might take me 5 minutes.
Go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So now, because I believe there are a lot of persons, a lot of individuals that they needed a source of livelihood.
Yeah.
Now, it's not that people are not brilliant. It's not that people are not willing to learn this job, and it's not the joy of a lot of guys to go into Yahoo Yahoo
Basically.
or to go
You're
into
right.
prostitution.
Yeah.
So, but now the irony of it is that the society, we chastise or castigate these people easily. We judge them easily because okay, we're like okay, what they are doing is very bad. But what is the positive aspect? How are we how will I put it? How are we encouraging these guys? How are we supporting these people to okay leave this Yahoo Yahoo of a thing and go
Yeah.
for a legal way of
Mm.
making money? So while I was just thinking and ruminating, because I know there are a lot of church programs, there are a lot of mocks programs.
Yeah.
We talk about preaching to people.
Yeah.
You have to do the right thing. You have to, but stealing is stealing. People are
In
still
the
stealing.
increase.
So I just come with it. Okay, if I can be able to at least help some youths,
Yes.
like maybe 2 in 6 months,
Okay.
maybe 5 in 6 months, maybe 6 in 6 months. What I propose is okay, I'm going to train these people. Now it's not just the training because a lot of persons doesn't have the money actually to come for training.
Yeah.
And also a lot of persons after the training they don't have the money to buy equipment. So it's just like you impacted them with knowledge, but you didn't give them they don't have what to use to
Start up.
start up. So I just say okay, fine, I will train these people
Wait,
for
you will train them for free.
for free.
Okay.
Either 6 months, depending on
Yeah.
the program I want to run.
Yeah.
But though I've made proposals on it, and what I have now is for 6 months.
Okay.
I'll train them for 6 months on all what they need to know about footwear.
Okay.
And after the training, I'll empower them with equipment. At least there are 2 or 3 basic equipment they need: the filing machine, a sewing machine, generator.
Okay. Can I get you right? Okay. Now, this program you are proposing,
Yeah.
don't worry. Make a flyer. I'll help you advertise.
Okay.
Make a flyer. Send to me.
No
I'll
problem.
I'll put it on my timeline
Okay.
for people to go through it. Now, if I get you right, you will train them for free.
Yeah.
You will empower them.
Yes.
Wait, you will buy the refining machine for them. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
You buy the generator for them.
Yes.
You are going to buy the other machine you're talking about
Yes.
for them.
For them. Yeah. At least because now you because you can't just be saying you want to impact people with knowledge.
Yes.
You have to give them the necessary tools they need to actually make ends meet. Because if we are not doing this, I'm sorry, we are just complaining that there are a lot of people into frauds. It will keep increasing if we are actually not empowering them with the necessary things we need to do. So well, I pray God help us.
Mr. Femi, that's a
I
big
pray
one.
God help us. And
That's a big and a laudable um um thing you want to do. I pray God brings it to pass.
amen.
Exactly the way you
Amen.
envisioned it.
Amen.
And it may not bring everyone,
Sure.
but it will basically help curb the menace we are seeing in our society today in your own little way. That is just it. Please let's get the flyers. Get the flyers as you're sending to a few of your friends. Send it to us also to help you blow it out. And of course, everything should be plain. The address where they can come learn it and everything. Mr. Femi, it's nice having you on the show. Before we let you go, can you give us the social media handle so that and a handle where if they come, they'll be able to see this product. Yes, kindly share with us the social media handles.
Okay, so my Instagram handle is at foot.glamour.
At
At
foot.glamour.
foot.glamour.
Okay.
So my Twitter handle is foot_glamour.
Foot_glamour.
While my Facebook page is foot glamour.
Foot
Foot
glamour.
glamour. So and my email is at footglamour@gmail.com.
You can share with us your phone number also.
Okay,
If you
so
don't mind.
my phone number is 0813 5214 730.
Come again.
Okay, 0813 5214 730.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Mr. Femi on the show. It's been Mr. Femi on the show rather, and it's been an amazing time. Mr. Femi, thank you for coming around. It's a privilege having you on the show. And the vision is just shared with us now. It's really humbling. You want to train these guys for free, and you want to empower them for free. Man, I think the state government needs to hear this. They need to really hear this. Please send me the file. I'll help you do that. How many people are you looking at?
Well, the start, I hope to get like
Okay, 10. Okay, if you want to start with 10. Okay, so the first 10 people that will come around will benefit from that. That is massive. For you to start from 10 is really massive. Thank you very much, Mr. Femi.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Corner Chat with Babalogy. And like I told you, it's been really an amazing time here on the show today. Let alone the proposition of Mr. Femi, what he has in mind to teach people for free and empower them for free on how to make food well. I want to tell you something. Don't let anyone, like I've always say, pressure you into doing that thing that is not right. And don't let anybody tell you you can become that thing you want to become. Don't let anyone make you feel as if you don't deserve the best in life. You can achieve that thing. You see, that thing you're thinking about, that dream, it can actually come to pass. If that thing you're doing, you don't find fulfillment in it, my sister, my brother, look for that one that you are doing and you'll be happy you are doing it. Don't just do because you don't just go to work because you want to go to work and you die there. What is that thing you want to do? That thing you find joy doing all the time. Go for it. And I want to tell you, you are going to succeed. This is Corner Chat with Baba Lodge. Don't fail to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can be updated whenever we upload a new video. Always remember, God loves you. Thank you so much.